I'm going to show you the fastest 90s method in Fortnite that will get you high ground 2 times faster than any other 90s method. You're going to love this video because even if you're a beginner or an expert, this method will work for anyone. It's super simple and gets guaranteed high ground every single time. I also show you different variations of how to do this, so definitely watch the entire video through. If you want to never be able to mess up this 90s method, make sure to go into the item shop, bottom right corner, and use my code KYB. It's only 3 letters, and it will make you never mess up this 90s method. Trust me. All right, so the 90s method that I see a lot of people do is just the most basic 90s method, and I'm going to show it to you. This is what it looks like. Just this one. It's not very effective, and obviously it takes up a lot of materials, as you could see. Like, that's just not ideal to do in a public match. You're going to waste all of your materials that way, and it does not get high ground fast at all. A lot of you guys also do the spider 90s, which is like this. Yeah, it conserves more mass. Once again, that method is just not ideal. Now, you could just say, oh, this method works because, you know, you can do infinite 90s this way by just running, and also you only use like barely any mats at all. But once again, not very effective because it doesn't get high ground fast enough. After all the 1v1s I've ever done, this 90 method has never lost me high ground. People always ask, how do you get high ground so much faster for starting the 1v1 at the same time? And let me show you the 90s method that I do all the time. This is what it looks like right now. It's 2 90s in one jump. See, this is one jump and you get 3 stories high. And let me show you the other 90s method. This is just the same one jumps. You're an entire story above them on just one jump of a 90. So you can get high ground 2 times faster. So once again, this is the 90s method. It's 2 90s in one jump. And let me show you what it looks like full speed. This is also an infinite 90s method. You can do just 2 90s in one jump. Trust me, it is so much faster than any other 90s method you will ever see. I always get high ground when I start 1v1s. So let me show you how to do this right now. You're basically 4/5 of the way to the left of the ramp. You're going to place these 4 walls just in a circular motion. And instead of doing a jump and landing like right over here, you're going to want to land basically in that corner where the walls meet. Let me show you. You can't do it in slow motion. I just got to show you fast. So this is what it should look like. Boom. You're going to want to land basically in this back corner of the stair on your second 90. The thing that's amazing about this 90 method is when you do these regular 90s, you get jump fatigue after 2 or 3 jumps. But with this new 90s method, you can do it an infinite amount of times and you will never run out of jump fatigue. And it's 2 90s in the same jump. So you're literally doing 90s 2 times faster than anyone else. This is the basic 90s method that a lot of people do for one jump. So you just get 1 story high every time you jump. But for my 90s method, this is 1 jump. It gets you 2 stories high every jump. So it's literally 2 times faster than any other 90s method you will see out there. This 90s method is super easy to get the hang of. It literally should take you like 5 minutes of practice and you'll get the hang of it in absolutely no time. You can do it an infinite amount of times and there's so many different variations of ways that you could do this. Now I'm going to show you an even better strategy for this 90 method. So your opponent is just going to do the 2 90s method, jumping up like this, and most likely they're going to be ramping up towards you right here. So you can do the double 90s method. Boom, placing a stair in front of you. This is the setup that you have right now. So you're going to be ramping towards each other, and this guy's going to think you're coming up this ramp, but you can look above you, place a floor in a pyramid, and then continue doing the 90s method, and then, you know, turn around, and you have high ground way above this guy, as you can see right here. All right, guys, I really hope that did help you out. If it did, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I love you all so much. Drop ideas for merch down below in the comments. I need some ideas, boys. Comment 90 if you made it all the way to the end, and there's a playlist on screen right now. Make sure to click that and binge watch my entire channel. Trust me, you will not regret it.